What up? What up? Hope I'm coming in clear, man. You know, live been a little trippy lately, but Dick Jackson here. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, for those who are returning, I appreciate you coming on back. You know what I'm saying? But, through all the comments, through all the messages I get, through the wall posts, I know something, man. There are a lot of women who are entertaining guys that ignore them. You know, and it's something that we need to talk about because, and I'm not talking about like in a technical sense, in a physical sense, ignoring you, like whenever you're calling them or whenever you're texting him and you don't get that reply right back. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. Of course, for something like that, there's a level of disrespect there that needs to be addressed. But, you know, today I just want to talk on a bit of a higher vibration and talk about a man that ignores you, not physically, but emotionally. You feel what I'm saying? Like whenever something is bothering you, something is pressing you, something is on your mind, his actions say that he don't care. Whether it's his pride, whether it's his ego, you know what I mean? Like it's something in him and his actions, his whole demeanor says that he really don't give a damn. You know, whether it's you know, if you mad, you can stay mad, or you know, this is how I am. Either you take it or leave it. You got to accept me, the good, bad, and the ugly, like shit like that. That's when a man is ignoring you emotionally, or on a different level. Whenever a man ignores you emotionally, is whenever you tell him how you feel, or you express to him, you know, what's going on, or what you don't like about your current situation, and he pretends to listen by saying, "Oh, okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. All right, cool. I'll change." And over weeks, months, or even years, his actions don't line up with any kind of change. They go unchanged. That's ignoring you as well. You see, the long-term effect of entertaining a guy that ignores you emotionally is that eventually you start looking at the way that you feel and the things that are important to you as being unimportant or unworthy of being acknowledged. And what that leads to is an imbalance, where you're the one who gives, but never receives. You feel what I'm saying? And what happens whenever you give, but never receive? That's not love. That's depletion. And when you're depleted, you're not good for him. You're not good for you. You're not good for your kids, your family, your friends. You're not good for nobody. So, you know, the time for entertaining a guy that ignores you, and again, we're not talking physically, we're not talking technically. We're talking in an emotional sense. Like if a guy ignores you emotionally, there's nothing for you to fix. There's nothing for you to improve upon. The only course of action you need to take is washing your hands with that guy so that you can get you a man that adores you. You dig what I'm saying? What that looks like, a man that adores you, whenever you come home, he sees something that's bothering you. He sees that something ain't right in your spirit. He sees that, you know, you don't have any peace, or you're that unrest or whatever, you know, something may have happened in your day, but he says, "Baby, what's up?" He drops everything. He drops everything. As soon as he sees that something ain't right, "Baby, what's going on?" You know what I mean? Like, "Baby, what's going on? Talk to me. Something don't sound right. You don't sound the same. Your energy ain't the same. But what's going on? Please talk to me. Is there something I can do?" That's the man that adores you. Or if we want to go a little bit deeper, a man that adores you is a man that grows in order to be able to deserve you and to be able to handle you. You know what I'm saying? For the long term. That's a man, like, I respect the guy if he comes into a situation, he's still got his player ways or his player habits or whatever it is, and he meets a girl that he doesn't currently deserve, but he says, because I love her, because of who she is to me, I need to be a better man. I need to be the kind of man that deserves this caliber of woman, because I didn't see this coming, but I'd be damned if I just let it walk away. That's the kind of man that adores you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get if a man ain't perfect, because we don't come in no situation perfect, but look at this. Look at any successful couple. I'll bet you 8, maybe even 9 times out of 10, that man is going to say, "Man, I had to tighten up. When I met her, I knew I had to get my shit together. I had to get on my shit, because I was going to lose her. She wasn't going to stick around for no long term for a guy like what I was whenever she first met me." You know what I mean? And she may or may not wait. She may or may not wait. But that's why you better race against the clock and get your shit together before the time runs out. Like, that's the guy that adores you. That's the guy you can grow with. And if you don't get a guy who's at least trying to grow, and when I say trying, I mean tangibly growing. Maybe it's taking a little longer than what you would like, but you can tangibly see the results of his growth. Not somebody who just talks a good talk. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about a guy you could tangibly see that he's improving in the areas. If you say you don't like the way that he deals with other women, as far as how he talks to them or whatever, you see tangibly improvements. You're not dealing with the same thing over and over and over again. If you see that a man, you know, he don't have the right vision for his life. You know what I mean? He don't have no ambition. He don't want to try new things whenever you first meet him. But you see him being uncomfortable, going outside his comfort zone in order to try new things because he wants to adjust in order to keep you. That's a man that adores you. That's the kind of love that's out there for you. Don't never get so wrapped up in a guy that ignores you emotionally that you forget that you deserve and you were meant for a man that adores you physically, emotionally, mentally, the whole nine. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're one of these women, man, and let's be clear, I'm not talking to every single woman. This message is specifically for women who typically get into a relationship and they give their all. They give 100% of themselves. They'll do whatever for a man that they feel loves them. Like, this is the message is for you. Not for the women who say, fuck a dude, fuck his feelings. I don't care how much he loves me or how much he show love. I don't care about his stuff. I'm not talking to you. I'm being straight up right now. I'm talking to the women who get in a relationship and they give their all. You deserve a man who's going to reflect your effort day in and day out. You deserve a man that adores you from top to bottom. So fuck all these dudes that just want to ignore you, man. Get you a man that adores you, because that's what you deserve. Peace.